Lewis Hamilton has finally opened up about the struggles Ferrari is facing in the 2025 Formula One season. As the team prepares for the Imola Grand Prix, Hamilton has admitted that the Ferrari SF25 has real speed inside it, but the team cannot use that potential the right way. Hamilton believes the car is better than what people see in the results, but something deep inside the car is stopping them from moving forward. And this is a problem that Ferrari needs to solve quickly, especially with Imola being their home race and the pressure rising after 6 races that have been full of problems and poor results. Ferrari is in a very tough situation now. Both Hamilton and Charles Leclerc have shown moments of good pace this season, but nothing has turned into a real breakthrough. There is something hidden in the SF25 that makes it perform less than it should. Hamilton has said that since the Chinese Grand Prix, something important has changed in the car's performance. They have not been able to understand it fully or fix it yet. He says the potential is there, but until they get the right fix, they will stay where they are, just behind the top teams and stuck in the midfield. Even though the season has been hard, Hamilton is not giving up. The 7-time world champion is still motivated and positive about what he can do with Ferrari. After winning a sprint race in Shanghai, his only highlight so far this year, Hamilton has not made it to the podium in the main races. He is now sitting in 8th place in the driver standings, which is far from what anyone expected when he joined Ferrari in a huge move during the winter. His time in Miami summed up the season very well. Hamilton had a strong sprint performance and finished 3rd, but in the main race on Sunday, he only managed 8th place. He started in 12th after a tough qualifying and was stuck fighting in the middle of the pack. After the race, Hamilton said he had a good day even if the results don't show it. He repeated that the car has good performance, but they cannot use it right now. He also added that Ferrari has lost some of the good performance it showed early in the season, and that they need to find out why that happened. Hamilton was also seen having several conversations with his engineers on the radio during the Miami race. He and Leclerc ended up fighting each other on track, which hurt both of their races. It was another sign that Ferrari is not working together well right now. Leclerc also had a very poor race in Miami. He had a crash before the main event and started in 8th place. He finished the race in 8th as well and later admitted that there was just no pace in the car. Leclerc was very honest after the Miami Grand Prix. He said that even if everything had gone perfectly, he might have only finished 1 or 2 spots higher. He said that the main problem is not race mistakes but the car itself. According to him, Ferrari needs to separate 2 things: the issues that caused him to lose 1 position in a fight with Hamilton and the rest of the positions that were lost because the car is simply not fast enough. That was a clear message that Ferrari's real problem is with the car's design and setup. Looking ahead to Imola, Leclerc believes the team might do a little better, but he does not think the problems will go away quickly. He's especially worried about the next round in Monaco, his home race where he doesn't think the car will perform well. That's a very unusual statement from a driver before his most important race of the season. It shows how little confidence both drivers have in the SF25 right now. Ferrari is facing a serious technical problem this season. While updates are coming, team boss Frédéric Vasseur has warned that it's not only about adding new parts. The bigger problem is learning how to make the current car work properly. Ferrari's main issue is that they cannot unlock the full potential of their car. They have been working hard to find a solution, but there is no single fix that can solve everything at once. One of the biggest problems Ferrari is facing is with the car's rear suspension. This has become one of the most talked about issues in the paddock. Ferrari's rear suspension setup is not working as it should. The team is having problems with ride height, which affects how close the car sits to the track. If the car is too high or too low, the entire aerodynamic setup gets messed up. That leads to major performance losses during races. The SF25 seems to suffer from poor balance, especially with too much understeer. That means the car struggles to turn smoothly into corners, which hurts the driver's confidence and lap times. Hamilton has said that raising the car even a little causes a big drop in downforce, making it harder to control. This problem is not easy to fix. Changing the rear suspension could help, but that brings new risks. Any change in the suspension could start a long learning process where the team has to understand the new setup from zero again. Ferrari's current rear suspension is soft, which allows the car to squat down more when braking or accelerating. This is a concept that worked well for the 2024 car, but it might not have the same potential now. Red Bull and McLaren are using stiffer setups that seem to give better results. Ferrari's engineers are still trying to understand how to improve their own setup without making things worse. Another issue is that Ferrari's car has a small setup window. That means it's very sensitive to changes and hard to get just right. If the balance is off by even a little, performance drops quickly. This is what Ferrari has been facing in most races this year. The rear end of the car is just not working the way it should. There's always some problem that stops them from being fast over an entire race distance. Some changes to the suspension could help, like moving parts around or changing internal pieces, but this is not something that can be done quickly. Ferrari is looking into making updates in future races, but it's not sure when or if they will come. For now, the team is planning to introduce a new front wing in Spain. That might give some improvement, but the rear problems will stay the same unless something bigger changes. Ferrari's aerodynamic problems are also linked to how the mechanical parts of the car interact with the airflow. In modern F1, everything is connected. When one part of the car is not working well, it affects the whole system. The current cars are very sensitive and complicated. Just changing the wing or a suspension part might not be enough. It takes deep understanding and data to fix these kinds of issues. Many experts have also raised questions about whether Ferrari should be making big changes to the suspension right now. These parts are very important and difficult to get right. Changing them mid-season could lead to more confusion and wasted time. There's a big risk that Ferrari could lose even more ground while learning how to use a new setup. That's why some believe the team should focus more on understanding the current car instead of making big changes too soon. As the season moves forward, Ferrari is at a turning point. The next few races will decide whether they should keep trying to improve this year's car or start focusing on the 2026 project. With new rules coming soon, teams have to decide how much time and money to spend on the current car. If Ferrari can't make clear progress in May, they might have to shift all focus to next year. Hamilton and Leclerc have both spoken with honesty. They still believe in the team and in the car, but the results are not coming. Both drivers know that the problems are bigger than just driver performance or race strategy. Something is wrong in the car's design, especially in the rear. The rear suspension could be part of the answer, but no one is sure yet. The new front wing coming in Spain will give Ferrari a chance to gather more data. It will help them understand how changes in the aerodynamic package affect the car's handling. But even with that, the team will still need to fix the rear end if they want to fight at the front. Without rear grip and stability, no amount of front wing updates will make the car a winner. Ferrari is also under pressure from other teams. McLaren and Red Bull are improving every week. If Ferrari does not improve soon, they will be left behind even further. Fans are watching closely, hoping to see the team turn things around. But patience is wearing thin. Ferrari is expected to fight for wins, not for 5th or 8th place. Hamilton's comments show that he's still committed to the team. He believes in the potential of the SF25, but he's also asking for answers. He's been calm and professional, but it's clear that he wants things to improve fast. After all, he joined Ferrari to fight for wins and titles, not to struggle in the midfield. Leclerc, too, is feeling the pressure. As someone who has spent his whole career with Ferrari, he knows what's at stake. He wants to win with this team, especially at home races like Imola and Monaco. But right now he knows that the car is not good enough. He has not been shy about saying it, which shows how serious the situation has become. The next